Ninjas, good morning. This is the third time in the morning because I was up all night editing my Halo campaign Evolved. By the way, I had recorded a bunch of footage in 4K. Apparently, the Sony Vegas that I have doesn't accept the codec. Whatever my recording did, it has a codec. Or encoding, should I say, that it doesn't accept it. You know, boring story. Short story is I have to use another app to convert it and be able to use it. And that takes like hours to convert it because it's like 4K footage, so it's very beefy. Needless to say, I had to do it overnight and I did not get to do much. So the editing also, 2 hours, recording, that's being heavily reduced. I think I'm removing a lot of scripts. Or skits, should I say, a bunch of skits, just to get right to the beef of the review. Needless to say, it's going to come out when it comes out. It's been such a busy summer. Games have been coming out that I've enjoyed. Pal World, Halo Combat Evolved, getting its remake is fantastic. It seems like Halo might be one of those Halo 4 situations. It's mixed right now, but it might be a Halo 4 situation where it's just me that likes it. And essentially, it's going to get to a point where I'm like, I'm just going to enjoy it in my bubble. And if you like it, you can watch me stream it if I play more of it. And if I don't, it's whatever. It's not because I didn't like it. I just moved on. But we will go back and play some Warframe and stuff like that in the future. Talking about future and Destiny as well. We will need to finish our farewell tour of Destiny, but we need to catch up. There's one thing that I made a boo-boo on, chat. I made a boo-boo is that apparently when I made this video, information had come out where she had also, Lena Rupert apparently was attacked, or at least she lied about it. But this is apparently came out that she said I got cornered twice at GCX. Which then GCX came out and said, to clarify, this happened not at GCX, but at the airport. So she's actually she's lied. We caught her in a lie. So I do not believe at all this instance because she literally says she got cornered twice at GCX and then she went and deleted the post apparently. So Lena Rupert's a liar, attention seeking, blue ball. This is why, and I'm going to say it, she's a bitch. I hate this because I work with a bunch of women, by the way, wonderful ladies. This person is is crying wolf, and it's making people less likely to believe that women are being attacked. Even though we know it does. And I hate people like this. I hate people who are just attention whores. She's a bitch for this. Like, you intentionally knew what you were doing. You're not giving out information. And you even blatantly got caught saying it was a GCX when it's been proven that it wasn't a GCX. And instead of, being honest about it, you skewed it and made it about Destiny players, which... Again, I just don't believe you. There's already too much mud in the water for me to believe anything this person says. Fuck her. You're hindering. And listen, I do not believe you should put your hands on a woman. And I hate this bullshit. I know I'm going on a mini rant, but I hate people like this that are attention-seeking whores. And it could be a dude, and they'd still be a whore. So there it is. Now talk about attention-seeking whores. This thumbnail is so attention-seeking. Listen, I love this. I love this because at least, people are like, these people are just marathon haters. Well, at least there's one thing you got to say about marathon haters. They've got the ability to come up with some funny ideas to hate on, marathon. I wish some of my haters that they just clip my picture and use it as here's your picture. This is an insult. At least be original. When I think about making fun of myself, people if you're gonna actually roast me, I love tacos. If I was gonna go full obese, it would be Taco Bell. It'd be diving headfirst in some tacos. So you could put me on a beach, big belly, reflecting the sun, tacos everywhere. And then you could make it really funny. I'm so busy eating that I have like a chihuahua in my hand that's freaking out because I'm about to eat it because I'm not paying attention because I got like a gallon of Mount Baja Blast that I'm about to be creative, right? That's the problem of Marabots and people that get so upset about you making fun of them is that they can never be creative or original with getting back at you. Like, at least make it interesting with the back and forth. Right now, you're unhinged. You're boring. I mean, you're funny to laugh at because you're just a clown in the circus, but at least step up the game. This is obviously stupid, but it's funny. Like, come on, step up your game, god dang it. Anyways, we're gonna react to a couple things. Before we do though, Craig. Where are you, Craig? We've got multiple of these to look at. All right, this one I love. By the way, I love using Craig. He is a washed analyst, even though he got so mad that he removed the former gaming analyst because we kept on calling him out. So now it's just gaming analyst. You can't see it, but it literally is right behind me. That's so funny is that he went from former to gaming analyst. Yeah, we'll believe it when we see it, kiddo. No, there's a reason why you're washed. I mean, we're about to find out. So let's look at this. The original post had this. So they're talking about GCX and they talk about Paul Tassi. I would bring a bunch of Steam charts printouts for you to sign. And this person said any marathon ones must be signed by Aztcross. Damn. Marabots are so mad at Aztcross. Have it print Cross single-handedly killed Marathon. Yes, Cross single-handedly killed Marathon. I'm telling you, these people are so stupid. Yes, even though Asmongold, who is incredibly more popular than Aztcross and seems to have more influence, has also been shitting on Marathon, but we're gonna blame Aztcross. But either way, I'm gonna tell you right now, no single content creator is to blame for the death of Marathon. That's Bungie's. That's Bungie's nail on their own coffin. Marathon died because it was ass from launch. He controls the force of entropy and is the reason. What is he, the fucking witness? Bro, I need a thumbnail of Aztcross looking like the witness killing Marathon, like strangling the Marathon, one of the Marathon characters. The game can't muster up the masses and yes, that is the reason. These people are mentally ill. They're not just clowns in the circus. They are literally mentally ill. I have never seen people so deluded. Like, these are the people that you see at in the city on the side of the street, the homeless people that are sitting there screaming. Like, I kid you not, they'll be like, I can't believe you did that. Becky, stop it. Like, they're on the street ranting or raving and they're like pointing at things, talking to the voices in their head. That's these people. This is who these people are. These are the people that need to be put in a padded room. They need to be locked up, or ship them to their own island. Seriously, ship them to their own little island so they can scream at the wall and just put pictures of Marathon everywhere and they'll be happy. They'll be drooling on their faces and be like, Marathon. Like, they'll be happy. Like, it's terrifying to know that these people live in our society. Like, there's two types of gamers that are just like terrifying that they exist. People that literally are enslaved to a billion-dollar corporation that doesn't care about them, and they will just defend them like they're personal bodyguards hired with like hugs and dreams, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why people will just hire themselves to be these corporate bodyguards online, but In this case, these people are truly delusional about facts. Then we have All Craig. We love All Craig. Low Craig is like the perfect Maribot, like to just example of everything we talk about. This is extra funny because Cross single-handedly killed his own career. That's really funny coming from a washed analyst, a former analyst. You're washed, kiddo. Not only is Aztcross more successful than me, he's more successful than you will ever be in the gaming, community. And once Marathon dies, you and your personality dies with it. The only thing going to be running, the only thing cool about Craig running is he's going to be running, DoorDash runs. That's what he's going to be doing. He'll be, here's your DoorDash. But like, how stupid do you have to be to say that this guy has already linked up with Warframe creators? Like in the sense that, Rebecca Ford was about to do a cooking stream with him. This guy is already making his own video game. He is one of the most successful Destiny streamers that have branched out. Like Datto is just now dipping his toes. Everyone else is struggling. Hell, like some of the lower names are desperately trying to find their home because Marathon sure ain't it. There's a lot of factors beyond Marathon's current state, but it's hard to act like Cross didn't have at least a tangible impact on public reception. I'm gonna say he encouraged the boycott against Sony and Bungie because of the killing, the refusal to make a Destiny 3. That was already that decision was Sony and Bungie's choice, and the layoffs leading to that also fueled. That was going to happen regardless if Aztcross was there or not. And then you have people like Asmongold also reacting. But the main perception is that most people don't like Marathon. And they felt like it was encroaching upon what they did like, which was Destiny. Or you had fans that didn't like Destiny, but they wanted something like Halo because they kept on putting that in your face. From the creators of Halo, well, people liked Halo, but they didn't like Marathon. Now you have some of those same people as well not liking Campaign Evolved because they're like, this isn't the Halo. Like, just it's the same, but it's the situation for both sides. They didn't ask for it, and it's not what they want. But it's really funny to sit there and say that someone who's incredibly more successful than you has killed their career when you've killed your career, because once Marathon disappears, you have nothing. Your personality goes out the window. No one will even your Marabots. You can go to your AA club or whatever you want to call it, and your little group therapy session after the funeral and say, hey, how you doing? How's the wife and kids? I miss the meme of Wolverine looking at a picture on his bed. That's going to be these people with Marathon. Like, I miss you the day that you were. And what delusional world do you live where Cross career has been killed? Look at how pathetic his channel has become. Wake me up when he switches to a new game or retires from streaming. Man, you're gonna be sleeping for quite some time. You're gonna be sleeping for quite some time. All right, let's see it. Aztcross. Oh, look, his channel's doing over 1 million people. Let's see, what does his videos look like? 182K, 26K, even though it's Halo, which honestly isn't getting a lot of views. 42, 145, 128. I mean, these are very respectable numbers, not also to the fact that he also streams, and he's streaming on YouTube right now. Let's see, how does his stream fare? About 2K players, which is more than what I get. Let's see. What about Cool Craig? 51 followers. Listen, if Aztcross has killed his career, then you are already buried in the ground. You only get 6. Look at these views. Holy shit. It's time to wrap it up, buddy. It's time. I get more views than you do. And I'm not even on really streaming on Twitch. It's time to wrap it up, Cool Craig. It's time to put the fries in the bag, buddy. This just goes to show some of the dumbest people should learn when to shut the fuck up. But hey, we're here for the clowns in the circus, right? Thank you for being the clown that we could sit down and watch run around in the circus. All right, so I've collected a bunch of these. I don't follow Polished Tamales, but they have been collecting like these posts from the Marathon subreddit, and I wanted to read and react to some of them because some of these are really freaking funny. And it is crazy to see that their own Marathon's own subreddit is consuming itself. So we have this one. Are mods planning to do anything about the constant astroturfing and brigading from the Snark subreddit? Are the mods planning to do anything about the constant astroturfing? So they're talking about r/marathon hate. Man, I'm sad. It's like we are becoming a relic. Hopefully we'll see them back on season 3. Check OP's post history. Posts like this one linked are blatant attempts at fostering bad faith negative discussions about the game. The OP's history shows his last 2 posts in this hate sub for this game, basically celebrating celebrating low player counts. I'm all good for good faith discussions about the game and bad of the good and bad of the game, but when regular users of a sad and pathetic Snark sub are trying to spread negativity with malicious intent, it makes me wonder what the mods are even doing. Because, bro, it's crazy. You can never take Reddit seriously. Like, you could very, very rarely take Twitter seriously, but you can never take Reddit seriously. Bro, you expect moderators to click every fucking person's account, go through like the FBI and investigate every person? You are a fucking unhinged. By the way, it's sad. Like, we are becoming a relic. Hopefully we'll see them back for season 3. I'm gonna be honest. If you're getting triggered by this statement, you're a bitch. You are a baby bag bitch. Especially if we go look at this guy's history and he's shitting on it in the other subreddit. At least he's respectful enough not to do that. Like, hopefully we'll see them back for season 3. That is being hopeful. That's good faith to me. But this person's like, no, you can't say anything. By the way, the last part, bad of the game, is a lie. This person literally was like, I feel we're becoming a relic. Hopefully it picks up in season 3. You don't want actual, the bad. You say you do, but you don't. Yeah, it's a massive problem in this subreddit. The mods aren't paying attention or don't care because they're not being paid to do shit. Why the fuck could they give a crap about? But yeah, it's really fucking funny. They want more moderation as far as background checks to keep their positive echo chamber. Yes, that's funny. Here we got another one. Oh, this one is from the Marathon /hate. That's right. Sorry, I can't do anything about the flashbang. Marathon is a casual game. Don't let their delusions convince you otherwise. So this is from, I guess, a picture from the Marathon subreddit. I have about 400 hours on MNK. I'm a very skilled PC player or FPS player in general, and generally win most of my fights. But it's pretty often in this game that I feel outplayed by someone with near perfect aim. Often to my surprise, as it feels, we're hitting impossible shots. I had pretty much already suspected this, but after trying controller, it confirms it. I'm traveling right now and brought my gaming laptop and decided to play a few raids with controller. Holy shit, laugh out loud. It's night and day. I had 2 back-to-back raids where I absolutely obliterated people. And this is keeping in mind that I haven't used the controller in years for games like this. It makes guns like the V1 Punch or the V66 so powerful. The KKV SMG gun up close absolutely shreds with every bullet lands. It seriously has to be thinking, I'm gonna make the switch. It sucks because, I think he meant to say it has me thinking. It sucks because I enjoy MK so much, but at what cost? And you were banned. Yeah. Bro, the most, like, this is, if there's a criticism to give, and it's a conversation criticism, like, you could argue against it. There's no fucking way that they banned this person from commenting. Wow. Oh, look up here. Having a blast in this pathetic sub. I guess if they're upset that they got banned, I guess so. Copium over 9,000. What the hell? Oh, sorry. This was posted on the hate subreddit. So yeah. Someone call the paramedics, not for me, but for Marathon. Why put dev time in PvE when just about everything else needs improved? So again, this is from Marathon subreddit. Matchmaking, menu bugs, the solo experience, UI, ping system, loot in general on maps other than cryo. I'm starting to think PvE was forced by Sony because what they have given us is rushed and bare bones. I can only assume it'll be the same season 3, the same bots, the same maps, just with no players. Oh, it will be the same maps. They'll just take a map and make it dark. Like, it's funny because it's almost as bad as Halo Studios or 343 Studios with Halo Infinite, where they, instead of making their own maps, actually I take it back. That was a better experience because at least Forgers were able to make unique maps. This is worse. This is like if they took, let's say Valhalla from Halo 3 and just made it dark. That's what Bungie's been doing with Marathon. Well, it's simple. The game is dying fast. It's a very, very expensive game for a very expensive studio that takes a ton of money to do anything. They need to get players ASAP, and all that does is all that you said does not fix any problem for the player number. I really doubt anyone on Bungie is expecting the game to make a comeback and are just delaying the inevitable from Sony. Damn, you really cooked on this one. Oh, you really cooked. And then they got downvoted. The 27 positives and then negative because they were so mad about it. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, this one. It's been 24 hours, but bozos are still sending me Steam pics. Thera came out 5 months ago. I 100% do not care what the current count is in late July. It's an awesome game, and we will keep playing for years, so get over the psychosis and find a new lobby. Imagine... You cannot say other people have psychosis when you quite literally said that one of the most popular people have killed their career. You cannot. If anyone has psychosis, it's cool, Rudder Craig. By the way, keep sending them Steam charts. They do care. This is like the Streisand. Is this the Streisand effect? I mean, he's not hiding it. He's telling you to stop. So you just keep doing it, right? And that's the funny thing is that the whole funny thing about this aspect is he does care. It's pissing him off, which makes it even funnier. And if he was smart, which he's not, he wouldn't say a damn thing about it, and the people would either continue or they would stop. But now that you've opened the floodgates and people know it's getting on your nerves, they're going to continue doing it. The only bozo here is you. You played yourself. Let's see. This is another marathon. Anyone else get a Bungie code of conduct warning yet? Oh yeah, this is about the changes to policing, how they're policing the mics. I would never direct a racist slur at anyone, but I received a code of conduct warning today from Bungie mods. The only thing I can think of are mentioning that a teammate's username resembled a racial slur or discussing an offensive word while telling a mate not to use it. I don't know if either caused the warning, but I'll definitely be more careful in team and prox chat from now on. Has anyone else received one? It says repeated violations can lead to temporary permanent suspension on your Bungie and or PlayStation accounts. I've received one for sexual harassment. I'll only play with three in my Xbox party or Discord. Sometimes I play crew fill and never sexually harassed anyone. It feels heavily automated AI. It seems very flawed. Basically, if you get banned, there's zero chance Bungo overturns the ruling. So I've heard. Yes, I imagine an AI reads a transcript after a certain word is flagged and you get hit by a warning. I'll be super careful with never even correcting others now. Someone is listening constantly, it seems. It's stupid. It's gaming. Like, it shouldn't be policed like this. Sorry. And I'm not saying that you should, racial slurs are okay. I think it should be, if I can go into a local Walmart and someone can throw a racial slur at me and that's A-okay, then I feel like gaming should be the same way. By the way, I don't give a shit about what other countries say. I'm not UK where, I have to worry about being arrested because I said a bad thing online. Like, I live in a place that isn't a shithole. It's Monday. Everyone's at work. I love this excuse. It's so pathetic. Whenever they see, like, they're at work, so is everyone else when Power launched. Breaking Marathon breaks down almost returning. By the way, this was not on a Monday, which is funny. Hello, the graph shows population over the course of 1 month. Great. That doesn't help OP being hopefully fucking stupid. Let's attack some of the Bungie community. Yay. The player base is leaving. I mean, yeah, this is just a month. Look at the max. Y'all just need to look at the max. Look at it. Look at the full shebang bang. By the way, how many people are reacting to this? I'm sure this is going to be lovely. Divide used to be a big Halo, Destiny guy. Breaking, dude rolls out the bed and stares at Steam charts for hours. It's so funny. This is why people send you Steam charts, because you can't stop talking about it. These people cannot stop hate watching for someone whose career is gaming analyst. He sure loves analyzing Steam chart review. Like, maybe it's so funny. The Salty Dragon. Imagine killing your Juggernaut IP for this. Yep. It's Monday. Yep. We are so back. What do you mean everyone already left God's greatest gift to gaming? A marathon player, probably. I'm just saying, I'm surprised not to see other Marabots. I think some of the other accounts that usually would pop up for this have just started muting people. And I have to give them props. If those Marabot accounts have actually got built intelligence somehow, good for you. I'm glad that they're finally understanding. I'm just gonna start muting this and not, get triggered every time I see a Steam chart. Here's another one. Marathon needs more actual named character story, immersion, and also heart. I don't know if I'm gonna read all this, but let's try. Marathon's gameplay is really fun, but I feel like I'm playing a game. You are indeed playing a game. That is, the gameplay loop feels contrived. I'm repeatedly playing perimeter to find sellable junk to improve the value of my vault so I can upgrade my guns and ammo so I can get better guns and ammo and scrap layer repeat. So you don't like the video game. Is this your way of saying you don't like a video game? I'm so confused personally. Versus the original Marathon and Halo games where you're killing aliens or exploring structures because it's needed. So a single player mission. Your action in the world are necessitated by the story. You're investigating Sphinx artifacts to help the war against the four, or you're investigating part of the Halo ring to try and find other survivors because they can help you in your battle. So you're wanting you're wanting PvE. Marathon 2026 has some of the best moments to moment gameplay, but the world building feels cold and clinical and mostly irrelevant. Well, that's pretty much most of the game anyways, is it's irrelevant. That is, you could switch out the story and world building with almost anything and people would still play the game. That's because there's no story. I don't know who's been lying to you and saying that the narrative or this current Marathon is massive. It's really not. It's very forgettable. Of OG Marathon and Halo, the story and world building was the most important part of the game. You couldn't switch. Okay, so we're just gonna stop there. So what you want is you hate this Marathon's trash. You want an actual Bungie game with story, and that isn't a shitty extraction shooter. Got you. I don't know who this person is, but even I'm losing brain cells with this one. Oh. New players don't want to join because they see Doomer put shit like this across every damn social media. You vultures never shut the fuck up about this shit. You've never had better engagement since you started in on this. So now you feel like you can't quit this facade. I mean, first off, is it a facade if the game actually is shit? It's just reality. And two, I find it really funny that you are I hate that everyone, this is why people hate Marathon people, by the way, that they use the excuse that everyone is a hive mind following, YouTubers and social media. Forget anyone having any inkling of intelligence that they're able to critically think on their own, unlike these people who are literally a hive mind of stupid. Most gamers are able to critically assess whether they like something or they don't. And then they decide, I'm not gonna like it. Listen, right now there's a lot of hate campaigning going on from Halo. And I think it's a great game. And many people do think the hate campaign is fantastic. But there's a lot of people that they don't care. They want multiplayer or they want a new Halo, which is why they're upset. Not because there's people online shitting on it. It's because they either looked at the gameplay and like, I can go play the Master Chief Collection and play Halo CE Anniversary or the original and still get the same results. And that's how it is. That the consumers decide the value of something on their own, and someone else doesn't tell them. And so, unlike these people who can't use critical thinking, they have to just blame everything on, oh, it was Twitter. Twitter, man, it is crazy the amount of power that Twitter has. If that was the case, governments would collapse. Society would be fucked. I'm just telling you now. If Twitter had the power to alter as much as they think that it does, we would be fucked. Anyways, it's popping off. Yeah, isn't it funny that little deluded deludos are like, hey, here's my stuff, give me attention. Vault Breaker's too toxic. You fall, people will not res. You dare stagger behind people will actively curse and not res. You don't do something right, the same stuff as staggering behind. This sucks. I thought it's a mode to learn stuff. Apparently not. You mean the people who happen to be with you suck? It's definitely some toxic players. Don't generalize though. Watch a few videos. Imagine playing a PvE mode. Like this is like, imagine that they specifically take a hardcore aspect in game and make it available to everyone. And you're telling them to watch a few videos before doing that and then jump in and communicate that you're learning. This isn't a Destiny 2 raid, which by the way, just so we're all clear, that shit was stupid too. Like you should be able to jump into a raid and learn by just playing the raid. That's part of the fun aspect of Destiny raids is the experience of learning it on your own versus someone telling you. But this is, and by the way, this is an experiment, a limited time experiment, and people are getting butthurt because you're not playing the way that they want, and you don't get to keep any of your shit anyways. That sounds about right. The Marathon has the best of the Bungie community. So what's the plan now? PvE evidently did not work in reviving the game. What direction do you guys think Bungie needs to go now that PvE route has shown to be ineffective in changing the trajectory of the game's success? Not here to doom and gloom, here for ideas on what else could be done to make the game survive. You need to do Among Us. We need to do Among Us. What else? Pac-Man. Let's do Marathon Man, where you're running around collecting random shit in Marathon. Do that. Seems the vast majority of potential players don't care about Marathon as a whole, and it wasn't just a PvE only issue. Players' retention has basically dropped back to where it was, almost 3 days. Where is the PvE? We got experimental queues with no story, no extra lore, no quest, just a test. The whole game is just a test. Every new feature mode is literally advertised as experimental. Yes, you spent $40 on a test, an early beta test. You did not buy a complete game. You bought a test, which is why no one wants to touch this dog shit, because not only does this dog shit not know what it wants to be, this dog shit isn't even complete. If every fucking thing that comes from this game is not a complete mode where it stays and you play, but it's just a test, you are not playing a full release game. You're playing early fucking access. You're playing a beta or an alpha. That's just the reality of this sitch. Anyways, I saw a bunch of stuff for Marathon. I had to click it. We react to it. But remember, according to old Craig, Aztcross killed his killed his career. I'm about to go watch his stream and see how his dead channel's doing. I'm gonna go watch Aztcross, should I say. No one's watching Craig. I'm gonna go watch Aztcross's dead channel and see how he's doing over there. And then I'm gonna go back to editing my brutally honest review. I'll see you guys next one. As always, don't forget to game out. Peace.